The soft golden light adds an otherworldly charm to the backwaters of Ujni Dam. These waters are fast becoming famous. For every year, they welcome vast numbers of migratory birds. A flamboyance of greater flamingos, decked in their finest shades of pink and white. Some reach nearly 5 feet in length, making them the tallest species of flamingos found in the world. Although the flamingos are extremely popular, they overshadow others. An estimated 300 species of birds have been recorded in this region. Egrets and black-winged stilts soak in the golden rays. The impossibly long and delicate legs of the stilt seem even longer in the reflection. A river tern is cautious and will raise the alarm should we get any closer. Black-headed ibis are commonly seen and they make regular hunting forays into the water. But these birds, like the grey heron, take comfort in the fact that they reside in these waters almost all year long. The same cannot be said about the flamingos. Twitchy and anxious wings does mean that it will soon be time to leave. They all walk in stunning synchrony, impatiently waiting for the leader to take the first flight. And it happens in the blink of an eye. The intense heat of the summer is a signal for the flamingos to migrate. From the sky, the backwaters are seen as they intersperse with the farmland and grasslands. Ujni Dam was built to capture the overflows from Bhima River, visible from high in the sky. The majority of flamingos will fly to their breeding grounds in Gujarat, but small numbers may go elsewhere or even stay behind. But the land they leave behind has secrets that lie beyond the backwaters. The rising sun is fast and it burns through the sky, revealing a landscape that is a unique mix of habitats. Deep, stony ravines that are home to Indian eagle owls. Coppersmith barbets fly through the evergreen vegetation. Indian gazelle or chinkaras graze the grasslands. Red-rumped swallows are usually restless flyers, but the open country is a space to rest those tired wings. And an Indian fox emerges from his hiding place. Also known as Bengal foxes, these animals are mainly active at dusk and dawn. They spend the rest of the time hiding in their complex burrow systems, which consist of several holes that eventually interlink at the bottom. The highly sensitive ears react to every minute sound. The large and sensitive ears are an important hunting tool for the fox, for it can help them identify any food sources, but also any danger. An Indian bush lark is foraging in the dry grasslands, and by stretching its wings, it is risking being hunted by the fox. But it does not need to worry, for our fox is busy trying to persuade its companion to come out of the den. She is extremely wary at first, but then eventually gives in. Feral dogs and human disturbance pose a great threat to their existence, and the den is a safe refuge from any danger. While her companion keeps guard, she has a sudden urge to investigate something near the den, much to the surprise of her mate. Almost immediately, she has caught something in her mouth, but she realizes it is not edible and starts to search for food. There is always time for a good stretch. At a distance, she is almost invisible. Such is the beauty and effectiveness of their camouflage. The fox is not the only creature to rely on expert camouflage to blend in with the landscape. Several species of birds, like this chestnut bellied sand grouse, are so confident of their colors that they just stay put in the face of danger, staying motionless by the side of a rural road. But while the grouse sits steady, others are fast moving inhabitants of the rough grasslands. Indian coursers are birds that rely on their speedy legs. The different shades of colors on this bird demonstrate the effectiveness of what is known as obliterative coloration or counter shading, whereby the mixture of darker and lighter shades of colors can help the courser disappear into the background. Beyond the open plains, through rough passages and scattered stones, lie some surprising pockets of habitat, like dense and mysterious forests, where rare birds, like these mottled wood owls, seek shelter from the sun. But during the day, they are constantly disturbed by smaller birds such as drongos. This mix of habitats, and especially the grasslands, are often wrongly described as wasteland. But the wealth of diverse species of both flora and fauna is in urgent need of stricter protection. The wildlife that you have seen in this short film covers only a short list of species that can be found here. Imagine how many more call this beautiful but disturbed landscape their home. Finding the distinct wildlife of this region was only made possible by the expert knowledge of our local guide. Our base was in the village of Kumbargaon, surrounded by farmland and rich but isolated habitats. Traffic jams here have a different meaning. It is not easy to deal with such cheeky and opportunistic animals. Several hours were spent looking for the wildlife. The grasslands surrounding the farms are known to be home to rare creatures like Indian grey wolves. In the height of summer, it is almost impossible to track and film them, as they never look back and move with amazing speed through the long grass. But even to get a glimpse of these majestic animals is very special. To search for the Indian eagle owl, we had to spend several hours cruising slowly along the deep ravines. This is not a particularly well known wildlife destination in India. But as you can see, it is brimming with life in all its glory.